Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Cogent Coder, where I will code and explain you the easiest way to solve competitive programming questions. We will solve questions from LeetCode website from the topics given here. Some main topics like greedy, dynamic programming, binary search, and we will solve some questions on each topic. The reason behind we are doing questions from topics is it will help you to guess the topic whenever you face a new question in the future like placements or contest, so that it will be easy for you to write the code as quickly as possible if you know the topic. So today's topic is binary search and we will solve one question from binary search topic. So I have chosen this question, the problem number 35, search insert position. So let's see the question and the solution for this problem. Let us read the question. Given a sorted array of distinct integers and a target value, return the index if the target is found. If not, return the index where it would be if it were inserted in order. So it means we have to provide the index of the target value, whether the target value is present in the array or not. We have to provide the index of that, and we have to do it with the time complexity of big O log n. Let's see the examples now. So first example says we have numbers 1, 3, 5 and 6 and the target value is 5. So we know that it is present and we have to provide the index which is 2, as we start from 0, 0, 1 and 2. Example 2, 1, 3, 5, 6 are the values in the array and we have to provide index value for the number 2, but 2 is not present. So but as we can see, 2 can be kept between 1 and 3, so the position will be, or the index value will be 1 if it would be present. Example 3, the array is 1, 3, 5, 6 and the target value is 7, which we can say that it can be kept after 6, so the index value will be 4. And same likewise 1, 3, 5, 6 and the target value is 0, so we will provide the index 0. Okay, so this is the example 5th, and there are some constraint. The nums length will always start from 1 to 10 to the power 4. Nums always contains distinct value and in ascending order, so it is already sorted, we don't have to sort the array. And the related topics is binary search and array, so we will use binary search algorithm. So let's begin the explanation and the logic. Let us see how the binary search algorithm works. For that, let's assume we have an array A with some elements in it, and let's take three variables L, R and M, where L represents the leftmost indexed, R represents the rightmost indexed and M represents the middle index, where the middle index can be found with this formula L plus R whole divided by 2. So M is always integer as it is index value, so it should be in integer always. And there will be one target value, which let's assume the target T, which we have to find whether it is present in the array or not. So in binary search we have three conditions. First, so the first condition is if T is equal to the middle element, or we can say if T is equal to A of M. So if this condition is satisfied, then we will simply return the index value, which is M. So return M. Okay. The second condition is if T is less than A of M. So what it means, and one more thing, the array is always sorted. Okay, in binary search the array should be always in ascending order. Okay, so when the second condition is satisfied, it means our target value should lie between the left element and the middle element. So we have to shift our right pointer to this side, and we will just ignore these numbers. Okay, and we will again check for all the three conditions, starting with finding the middle element. Let's assume third condition is satisfied, okay, which means the target value is greater than the middle element. Then we will shift our left pointer to this side, and we will ignore the previous one. Okay, then again we will perform all the three conditions, and we will keep on checking until we found the element or there is no element remaining in the array. Okay, so how we can shift our right pointer and the left pointer is whenever the target value is less than the middle element, what we are going to shift the right pointer. So just update the right pointer to mid minus 1, and when the target value is greater than the middle element, then we will shift our left pointer, which is m plus 1, and we will again call the same function. So this is how binary search works, and let's see how we can use this algorithm in our question. So this was our question. Let's write the code and we'll see if it is, and we will see if it runs properly or not. So I'm just initializing some variables, int n, which will just provide me the size of nums, and int capital L, capital R and capital M, which I have already mentioned. So L is 0, R is n minus 1, and we will run a loop where L is less or equal to R. So whenever the left pointer is less than the right pointer, then we can continue this loop, and if the left pointer crosses the right pointer or the right pointer crosses the left pointer, that means there is no element in the array. So we can come out of this while loop and we will simply return that we have not found. This is done in binary search, but the problem is not our binary search. So let's see what we will return if it is not found. Okay, we have to give the position of the number. If it is not present, then also we have to return the position. So let's see. So we will first define the m, which is L plus R whole divided by 2, and we will check three conditions. The first condition is if the target value is equal to the nums of m. So if it is equal, then return m. Else if target value is less than nums of m, capital M, here also capital M, then we will update our right pointer. Okay, remember, if it is less than, then the target value should lie between the left pointer and the mid pointer. So we are going to shift our right pointer to m minus 1. and the last condition is else. So I'm not writing the condition because the only condition remains is target is greater than nums of m. So I will just write the statement L is equal to m plus 1. So I will update the left pointer. So this is the binary search algorithm, and in binary search algorithm we will return -1 or false, anything that is asked in the question. But here we don't have to find the element, we have to return the position of the element. So if you just return the left element or the left index, then it will provide the index value if it is not present. Let's see the second example where 2 is not present, and we will run this loop in our mind. Okay, so let's assume the middle point is now 3. Okay, so it will check with 3 and the target value is less than 3. So now my right pointer will get updated and it will also point to 1, and the left pointer is also pointing to 1, and the middle point and the middle element will also be 1. So it will again compare with 2. Now 2 is greater than 1, so it should fall in this condition, the last condition. Now L will become m plus 1. So what was the m? It was 0. Okay, so we are on 0th position, so m was 0. Now 0 plus 1 is 1, and then again it will check this condition, but the condition will become false because now the left pointer is greater than the right pointer. So it will come out and it will just return L. So what was our L? Now it was 1. Okay, so you can try with the third example and fourth example also, you will get the same result. So let's run and check if the code is, yeah, it is accepted. Let's submit it. Yeah, the code is working fine for all the test cases and the runtime is 4 milliseconds. Okay, so if I submit it again, it might show some other details here. So there is something with LeetCode website. So yeah, I guess you have understood this question and binary search also. So let's see another question in the next video using the same algorithm, binary search algorithm, and we will see how we can update or how we can use the same algorithm in different questions. Okay, so if you like this video, please subscribe, like and share as much as possible. See you again in the next video. Thanks a lot.